Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in this episode we're going to look at getting the sensors online for the lights for when we're docking one of these guys. Also blueprinting the Kestrel and getting the the projector online as well. So one of the things I wanted to point out was some DirectX 11 textures have come through. So this is a new texture, and it's extra shiny. The handrail is very reflective and shiny black. I kind of like that. It's pretty cool. And there are a few others that have come through as well. Let's see. There was one in particular that caught me off guard. The gyros are updated, so that's good. So a few more mod packs are coming online for getting that updated. That's pretty cool. Alright, so oh, you know what? I have the button. I need to hit the button. Okay. Alright, so first things first, let's get the sensors up. And let's see, where do we want to put that? I'm thinking right there would be a pretty good spot. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same in both spots. And then we just have it be a blade's worth of detection. So I have not used a sensor like this before, so this will be a learning experience for sure. Put it there. G. I clicked it twice to make sure I had it selected, and I still ended up getting the timer block. Alright, so let's go here. Okay. Radio and detector. Okay. Whoa. Alright, so let's throw this back, a couple of those. Do we need 10 or 20? I think it was 6, right? 6 of each. Yeah. Alright. So we have enough to do that. So radio components, now we need detector components. Perfect. Let's see here. Okay, set up actions. Okay. Turn it off. I think that's going to end up being what it has to be because I don't know how to make it change color. So we'll just try turning the block on off. Actually, it's going to be... Well, first of all, we don't even know what light that is. And secondly, which light do we want to use? Probably this one. Yeah, I'm just not sure which light that's going to be. Okay, so this will be port. Let's try to keep it a little bit more consistent. Interior. Light. Hanger. Guess I can put a capital H on there? Sure, why not? Okay. So now I almost feel like I should be putting so it's on. Okay, so we're turning a light on and off somewhere else. Set up actions. That's kind of funny. Alright, so it makes it easier to find, that's for sure. So toggle block off. Toggle block on. Make sure they're both the port one. I didn't grab some random one. Alright, so alright, so that turns it off. That's not very quick. Oh, I can cause a lot of damage by the time that thing turns off. I'm just saying. I'm sure a lot of you are probably nodding your heads in agreement right now at the monitor. Alright, so let's see here. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. If you guys know how to do it where you can change color as the action, let me know in the comments below, because I think that's what I need to know more than anything. So front extent. It's going to be 2 meters. That's still detecting. So yeah, there's going to take some setting up to do on this one. So the name of this is going to be port docking light sensor. Why is it I'm capitalizing every other bean word? Alright, so okay, so what if we go to 2? Still not there. Okay, and 2.5 it was, so. Are you docked right now? Let's find out. It's okay. Scorpion. Control. No, he's not. Okay. Alright, we can get that close and it'll turn off. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's perfect. Okay. So it's still turned off though. Actually, I think I'm okay with that if it's still turned off. Because, I mean, what's the harm in it being turned off right there? I didn't hit anything. So, if I know if I come over to the left just enough for it to turn off, then we're okay. So, let's go ahead and put another one over here. Why? Is that in the way? Really? Rawr. And I think that one is docked. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. So, I haven't noticed this in DirectX 9, but DirectX 11, there's some really funky things that happen, so check this out. If you come up here, you look, none of the blocks are actually, like, joined. They're all bouncing around independent of one another. It's really weird looking. I saw the welders doing that earlier. I was like, come over here, I'm gonna sit perfectly still. And you can see the welders and grinders are all sliding around independent of one another. It's kind of trippy. So yeah, I just saw that and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Okay, so it's a Reaper docked. So let's see here. Yes, it is. Alright, so come up here. Oops, bounced off the edge. Alright, so... oh, it's not the what I meant to do. Reaper... Control... Alright. Stay there for a second there, buddy. Alright. Let's go up here. 7. Sensor. Small flaw in the plan. He's going to be closer than 1.5, I think. Alright, let's find out. So we went the second or third one over? Went the second one over. Here. Okay. Starboard docking sensor. I think that's what I called it. Port docking sensor. I think so. So let's see here. Okay. So come back in here, set up action. Maybe, eventually. There we go. I guess it... Does this work? Oh my goodness. Turn it off, and turn it back on. Fantastic. Come down here, change this to detect small ships at 2 meters. Alright, so that's good. So now we just grab, let's check our energy levels real quick. Oh, yeah, let's fix that problem. And close it up. Alright, so okay. Reaper. There it is. And done. That wasn't too bad. So in theory, yeah, we'd want to move. We would want to move the Scorpion over. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So now we have some type of a type of docking for the ships. Pretty cool. And we have an idea of how close to the edge we're getting for each ship. So, alright, we can take that one off the list, and we can move on to doing the projector. Okay, so title's not okay, so edit public text. Alright. So I think we're going to do the projector. And first off, I think we should copy the Kestrel. Saw something shiny. Let's see here. So I think it's just like this. Alright, so yes, it is. So now let's get us a new screenshot. I have several of them that I'm trying to work on getting photoshopped of currently. So thinking something about like that. Probably be pretty cool. Is it F10? Yeah. So take screenshot. Alright. Details. There we go. Details. Okay, so there's our Kestrel. Number of blocks, 2,693. Outstanding. So we got the cruiser, Andrea, Susie Mark 1, which so that's a fairly outdated one, but still the concept is there, so that's fine. I can see some design differences from the screenshot, so that's fine. Alright, so that's that. Now we need to put the projector someplace. I'm thinking towards the back, because it's another critical function that I think the AI shoots at. So it's also a way for us to keep our ship repaired, so it's a reason for it to be targeted. Yeah. Not here. That's a door out. So maybe somewhere like right here? What if we put it right here? Do we have it still in our toolbar? No, we don't. Okay. Oh, I can't remember how this goes. Pretty sure. It's like that. No clue. large tubes. 2 of them? That's it. Wow. It's pretty inexpensive. Alright, so large. Bam. And this is where I find out I have it completely upside down and backwards. I don't know why I keep trying to hit buttons every once in a while on those. Here I'm worried about critical blocks, and look what's right behind the captain's chair. Alright, so let's go in here. Oh, wait, wrong one. I want to come in here first. There we go. So blueprint is going to be the Kestrel. Wow, it's a long ways from home. I just moved. I'll just pretend that didn't happen. Okay. I'll totally just pretend that didn't happen, and the ships in the back are perfectly fine, even though they're not locked down. Right. So, what I was doing was banging my head because, yeah. So what I need to do is figure out how to maneuver that over here by default. Why did I really? Right after I just got done talking about that. Sorry, concerned. Let me out! Why aren't you letting me out? I fell in there. I'm using jetpacks. There we go. Okay, that thing moved. I mean, they moved, but nothing bad happened. So, I mean, is it when I photocopy it? Should I have done it, like, looking at... I did it again. Looking at that? Should I do it when this is done? I'm not sure. So, if you guys know how to make the center point a little bit more accurate... Stop opening the door, Havoc. That's what the sensors are for. So we can get that just to overlay on our ship. At least not be freaking 2 parsecs away. Holy crap, that thing's hella far out there. Holy crap. It's a ghost ship. This is pretty cool, actually. Kind of like this. Nice way to do some structural checking. It's like, oh hey, there's an empty spot right here. Hey, there's an empty spot right there. I need to look into that. Is that not connected? Oh, there's a conveyor right there, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Alright, so in either case, this still sucks that they are so far apart. That's going to take me forever to get lined up too. So yeah, if you guys know of the proper way to go about doing that to where I don't get the disjointed, I'm just happy it's on the same elevation, kind of right. I mean, it's right side up at least. On the same plane. I mean, it's not nose up in the air. So it's close, but not quite. I just need to figure out why, what the difference is. So, but we do have it on there. So I'm going to update this to say fix projector. Alright, so we're going to fix projector on Kestrel. This one's going to be me. Let's go with H. And see, updating fleet. I think we can do this now. We need to update some antennas. We need to update the antennas on both of those guys because it's just so, and then we need to photocopy them. I want to do one more shakedown with the Reaper before I finish it off and photocopy it, as I just want to make sure it's going to work right. So, yeah, I think those two are done. Andrea's done. Susie will get rebuilt here very soon. And more rippling of the floors. This is always fun right here. Especially since nothing's happened back here to cause this. Alright. So we're going to wrap up the episode here. If you guys know how to change these colors based on a sensor, I like to turn them red and back to their current color. And if you guys know of the proper way to do that, so it doesn't look like that, then just let me know in the comments below. If it's going to be longer than just a single message, you can send me an email. My email contact information is in my YouTube About section. Google Hangouts. Go over to the Facebook page. Drop me a thing on Twitter. You name it. Pick a social media. If you know how to fix the projector blocks, drop me a note. Let me know that you want to help out and contribute, and you will get all the credit for doing so. So, yeah, I just need to know how to do it because I looked for YouTube videos, and outside of the Keen stuff, I couldn't find anything. So, 2 sentences in a small video. I need a little bit more description than that, I guess. So, alright, so this is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.